Hello everyone out there in XANGO Nation. This is Scott Smith, Senior Vice President of the Americas. Welcome to our second CC4 webinar. This is a special webinar that wasn't scheduled before. We kind of slipped it in here and we'll explain why in a few minutes. But I am here today with two of our great founders who I love so much. Joe Morton, founder and member of the board. Thank you for joining us, Joe. Thanks, Scott. And Aaron Garrity, our chairman, founder, CEO. Thank you for being here, Aaron.
Pleasure to be with you guys.
Aaron, why don't we just kick this off, and I'll throw it right to you. Aaron Garrity.
Hey, thank you, and welcome everybody on this very special webinar. We're so grateful to be with you here, and look forward to seeing many of you over the weeks to come. This is such an amazing time in XANGO. You know, when I sit back and I think of where we are right now, prior to the official launch and rollout of our CC4 product line, this reminds me really of October of 2002 when we actually started bringing people into the fold, showing them under NDA, of course, XANGO juice and talking to them about the mangosteen. Well, today is no different. Rather than bringing anybody in on NDA, those of you who are part of this call with us today are going to see first here the official rollout of phase 1 of our CC4 product line. Exciting. I've said this before. Many of you have seen the CC4 teaser that we launched at convention. This is the greatest undertaking in the history of XANGO. 9 years in business, 37 nations, a multi-billion-dollar brand created, and here we are launching for the first time this important category, this golden age of categories. And you all have been introduced to the needs out there. So we're not going to address that because we know there is a need for proper nutrition, weight management, and actually shedding pounds. And that's what this conference call and the conference calls that will be coming up in the next 2 weeks are all about. But we're going to introduce you to really some of the holy grail products when it comes to our products that we are offering and the system that supports it into the CC4 family of products. Those will be revealed in just a few minutes. But, you know, going to our next slide here, we know, we've stated this many times. There are many diets and pills and fads and shakes and shots that have been introduced over the years that are just essentially a part of the plan. There's never been a company in the history of this industry, this $100 billion industry, that has brought every element to creating a successful regimen until now. Wellness without weakness. And guys, we have it through proper supplementation, proper nutrition, exercise, and certainly the community to support it, all of which you shall see. Let me introduce you to what is available to you this month. We've heard you loud and clear. Many of our distributor leaders have been essentially calling our lines, and we've heard you. We're going to get it out now, and there's a way that you can actually order this product this month. Scott's going to give you the actual details. But the products specifically, we are launching the Total Body Cleanse this month, along with the brochures and manuals to help you get started at the perfect time, the perfect season, right before the holiday season. Probably the most important time that you can be addressing this part of your weight management needs. Everybody who gets on CC4 needs a total body cleanse. And this total body cleanse pack that we are offering this month consists of these 3 products. And I'm going to have Dr. Sean Talbot talk about this in just a second. But we have 3 that are being offered: the body cleanse, the Precise Omega-3, and our fiber product. Dr. Talbot, would you mind talking about the importance of all of these products, how they pertain to proper weight management, and why they're so important at this time for XANGO Nation and those who will be coming to be a part of it?
Sure, I'd be happy to, Aaron. Thanks a lot. Hey, XANGO Nation, Sean Talbot here. I want to give you just a quick perspective about why these products are so important. So Aaron already mentioned that this total body cleanse package has a body cleanse product, precise omega-3, and the fiber product. And the easiest way to describe this is that all of these products are improving the function of our guts and the health of our guts. Why is that important? If you think of your intestines as a 30-foot-long muscle, basically, most of us sitting on this call right now have this atrophied, flabby, not very active kind of a muscle sitting in our inside, and it's because we've been eating diets of Twinkies and Ho-Hos and Big Macs and Coca-Cola, and our gut has just become detrained, basically. Think of an athlete with strong muscles. That's what you want your gut to be. You want it to function. You want it to digest your food properly. You want it to absorb properly. And when it's not healthy, it becomes sluggish, it atrophies. You really need to wake it up, and that's what these products will really do. It will help to wake up the gut. It'll help to get the gut going. It'll help to strengthen it. It will help to exercise it. It'll help in a different way than what you're getting with XANGO Juice. So, what we'll get from this is you'll get a direct gut health benefit, but then that benefit, those benefits, will be transmitted through your body. So what people will feel is they'll feel better appetite control. They'll feel better energy levels. They'll feel just physically stronger throughout the day. And so, you can take my word for it. I can tell you the science. I can tell you the physiology of what gut physiology should be and what it isn't right now. But I actually want you to hear it from someone who's experienced some of those benefits of a cleansing type of a product. So I'm going to introduce you to Ashley Ellison right now, and she's just going to share a quick story about how she's benefited from these products.
Hi, thank you so much for having me. Well, I had the opportunity to test the body cleanse, and my body immediately began seeing results. In fact, my husband jokes that I no longer need an alarm clock in the morning, and you'll understand once you've had the chance to use this phenomenal product. But the truth is, the body cleanse really woke my body up. I feel like my body's only keeping what it needs to stay fueled. I have seen increased energy, which I could go on for days about, but I want to share with you my two most favorite results that I've seen. And the first one is that the little lower belly pooch that most of us women have is really decreasing. And I love that benefit because I couldn't tackle that with 100 crunches a day. It would just never go away. So I've definitely seen results there. And the second one is, I've always struggled with cellulite on the back of my legs, and ever since I was a teenager, it's kind of an embarrassing thing to have, but I've seen a noticeable difference in the reduction of the cellulite back there, and it's just been amazing. So again, the energy level is through the roof, and all of the other physical benefits have been great.
So, Dr. Talbot, why would the energy level here be affected? This is just one product of the CC4 offering.
Right. It's really, what people are experiencing is they're sluggish when their gut isn't working properly. And so that is something that is, it's a huge drain on every single thing you do throughout the entire day. If we get your gut back into a healthy place where it can digest and absorb and transport and do all the things it's supposed to do, we're able to extract more energy from our food, basically, and that transmits through our whole body. So people just feel better when they have good gut health. So it's a really exciting time right now. Think about where we are in the time of year. We're going into the holidays where we're going to be probably eating more, eating different foods, maybe indulging in things that we shouldn't be indulging in. And if we can get our gut to function properly during that time of year, it's going to be something where people will say, "What are you doing? I want to be doing what you're doing." And that kind of thing can just go completely viral. So I want to introduce Anton Garrity, who can talk from the side of the field, from the distributor side, and say a few words about how important something like this is.
Thank you, Sean, for having me on. One thing I do want to say is I knew these products were going to be good. I knew everything that the founders put together have been phenomenal. So, but the proof is in the pudding. Just this total body cleanse. My wife Dustin and I, at convention, we bought every single product we possibly could, and we made sure that we got some of the new total body cleanse. And we've been taking it, and Dustin has actually 3 really close girlfriends that live on the same street. One of them has a problem, and she hits the wall about 5 o'clock tonight, and she's in bed every night by 8:30 or 9 o'clock. And over the last 3 weeks, she's actually been texting like at 11:30 at night. And we were at a Halloween party just earlier this week, and with a couple of these other friends, and she started talking about it, and they were all talking it up, and they had me go back and get some tea and make up a mug of tea for this other one who has problems, and we're steeping it, for putting it in the hot water and trying to get it ready, and she takes it, and she's believing that it's going to give her energy and everything, and I'm like, oh my gosh, she has problems, she's going to be taking this, like she's going to call me at like 5 in the morning, just kicked off, and she, sure enough, she texted me first thing in the morning and said, I slept like a baby. That stuff was amazing. I felt great this morning. Later on in the day, she texted me and said, I had more energy today. I canned all the tomatoes that have been sitting in the house for the last week, and I haven't had energy to do. And then the other girlfriend actually signed up on Tuesday as a distributor. And so we have 3 ladies on our street from Dustin that are friends just because of the total body cleanse. That's how viral this stuff is going to go. And it opened my eyes as to what we really have here.
Yeah, Anton, you actually made a statement about the body cleanse portion, just that one product, a couple weeks ago when you came in and talked to the founders. And what was your statement?
My statement was this, is that this is hands down to me the #1 product that XANGO has ever put together. I use this religiously, and it totally changes my day from the very beginning. I don't want to get too personal on this, but from the very beginning of the day, you feel good, you have energy, and you're ready to work out, and it's just like there's like peace of mind that you can actually get going with what you want to do. And for me, this was the golden product.
I got to say, it is a life changer. And for those who are going to be able to try that, we actually do have limited quantities this month. Scott's going to tell you how you can actually get it. But it will change your life, hands down, period. Dr. Chabot, you know, we talk about the other 2 products in this, the fiber and the omega-3s. Do you want to talk about why those are important for this initial system?
Yeah, so people need to do that cleanse piece to get yourself going again. No pun intended there. But you know, exercise your gut, and fiber is a big part of that. You know, one of the reasons that we need more fiber in our diet is to keep that gut active, to give it something to work on. Basically, that's one way to say it. We have XANGO juice, which is second to none in terms of balancing the body's healthy inflammatory response. But omega-3s and the precise omega-3 product solves that problem in a different way. So you want to be using both products. You want to be using your XANGO juice, of course, but you also want to be adding these omega-3s so that you're controlling inflammation after these projections in the intestines called villi. And I don't have time to go into why that's important, but it's better to have lower inflammation so your gut can function appropriately than to have more, which causes some problems with gut health. So you really need all 3 of these products, the cleanse, the fiber, the precise omega-3 all together to really get this gut back into a healthy place. We've got the science, we've seen it in action with people who have been using it, and you know, now is your time to actually get these products and use them. So I'm going to hand it back over to Aaron to continue the call. Thanks a lot, you guys.
Okay, guys, there you have it, the 3 products, and they will be available to you this month. So Scott's going to give us some information on that here in just a few minutes. You know, when we started this call, I actually referenced the fact that XANGO brings it all together. You know, at the center of this entire system are the products. The system is not the same unless you are using the products, and they work synergistically with the other elements that we've brought together in terms of exercise and meals and planning and everything that you need to actually have lifelong, life-changing results. This is a system unlike any other, ladies and gentlemen, that addresses truly what the issue is when it comes to weight management. Finally, you can actually get the results that you want, and you look at life in a very different way. And you know, hearing from Ashley and Anton, and we'll hear from some others today, when you have that energy, when you have that sense of well-being, and feeling like your body's doing the right things, the things that it should, your life will change, and that is the point. I have the pleasure of introducing an individual who is part of our CC4 team, who is a big part of really the story of raising your metabolic rate and keeping it at a rate where your body actually burns how it's supposed to burn, where your body actually has to process how it's supposed to process. And here is a young lady who has been in this industry for well over a decade. In this particular facet of the CC4 program, she and her team have decades of experience. And I remember looking back almost 7 years ago when she and her team were starting their company, watching the rise of this incredible philosophy with regards to food and training your system how to process properly, and to watch that organization grow, to watch the literally hundreds and thousands of people that have gone through and seen results just on that aspect of it. It is my pleasure to introduce Christy. She's a registered nurse. She's AFPA certified nutritional wellness consultant, and of course a National Academy of Sports Medicine certified personal trainer. She has knowledge in every area, really, of why this program is important and how it functions properly. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Christy to the call. And Christy, would you just take a few minutes and talk about your view on the CC4 system as it is?
Yes, thank you, Aaron. This is so exciting for all of you out there. I love the XANGO world. This is incredible. And I have a history with my team of helping hundreds, thousands of people, men and women, high executive level to stay-at-home moms to, any scenario. And it's proven and it's sustainable. And that's what is absolutely incredible about this. It's not just a one-time fix. It's sustainable. It's a lifestyle, and it's something that you truly, truly can maintain. As I've worked in my career, I've watched XANGO, and I've admired them and how incredible they are that they can reach everyone with the most incredible products. And honestly, XANGO is the very first to incorporate everything together. Everything. The supplements, the tools, the community. And so you're probably wondering, why does this work? What's so great about it? Well, we truly have made it simple. And do you want to know why it's so simple? It's not, you don't have to put 5,000 things together in your recipe to make sure that you're going to lose weight. This program is incredible because we tell you what to eat, when to eat, the time of it, the ingredients, the actual measurements. But what's great about it is it tastes good, and it's something that you can do forever. Forever. And you truly can live a lean lifestyle all year round. And again, it doesn't feel like a diet. And what's great about it? It has a grocery list. It stays on budget, everything. So we've made it simple for you. We've done all the homework. We've taken all the guesswork out, and you know exactly what to do, and you're going to love it and feel incredible. And that's why XANGO, we're so lucky to see that XANGO is the first to incorporate everything together to enhance your metabolic rate so that you can shed fat and look incredible with all of these products. And I just want to say hats off to XANGO for creating the perfect formulas.
Thank you, Christy. And you guys are going to hear more from Christy and her team. They're going to be a big part of really the initial setup in your food regimen. Like she said, we've taken all the guesswork out of how do you get from point A to point B. It's a systematized program that actually centers on what you need to do, when you need to do it, and it takes all the guesswork out. I'm so excited. It's kind of funny because here we are sitting in this meeting, and we have people coming here and there and bringing in different portions of food. Eating is a big part of proper weight management, And that's one of the things that Christy and her team bring to the table. They bring the right foods, good foods, the list that you need to actually maintain proper weight management in your regimen on a daily basis. So yeah, like I said before, what sits at the core of this program is the XANGO product, but there's really 4 parts to this system as it leads up to our official unveiling on November 14th. One is the product. The product is central to the entire system. The next is food, and the guesswork of what kind of food, when you eat the food, and everything that pertains to the making of it is taken out. We've simplified the process for you. Obviously, fitness, mobility, at whatever level is important to maintain a healthy lifestyle, and then of course community. And we're going to be unveiling that when the time comes on November 14th. So you really have those 4 aspects, and that is the total system of CC4. It's an incredible system. And I'm going to turn the time over to the young man that actually started this call, Mr. Scott Smith, to talk to you about the availability this month, ladies and gentlemen, for the Total Body Cleanse.
Thank you, Aaron. Really appreciate your comments and leading this discussion. Guys, my friends out there in the XANGO world, I've been on the phone with so many of you, many of our leaders, every day for the last week since our last webinar. And I've listened, we've listened to what you said. We hear what you're asking for, and so as you've already noticed, we've changed our plans. You have this extra unscheduled webinar that we're on right now, and frankly, you know, we're tired of teasing you about CC4, and so all that teasing is over, and here we are today. We've been working around the clock to produce enough product to be ready for this pre-launch. Now, because of that, because we have limited supply, we are going to require that our existing distributors have a 100 PB or higher ADP order in November before your CC4 orders can process. Okay? Now, let me tell you what you get. What we have available for you is the Total Body Cleanse, which includes the Body Cleanse, the CC4 Fiber, the Precise Omega-3. It also includes your pre-launch program booklet, and it includes a 1-year subscription to the online tools as they become available beginning next month. Those online tools include accountability, tracking, community, updates constantly. This is the community place where you go and you learn more about this program and what you need to do and how you do it. Now, again, a reminder, you have to be on your ADP for November in order for your order to process. Well, let me talk about this for a second here. There are 3 different types of people who need to order. The first are our existing distributors. Existing distributors, we have a killer deal for you that we put together. Thanks to the founders for helping us put this together. $175 for the men or women pack of the Total Body Cleanse. $175. That's a special introductory price that represents $40 in savings off of the standard price. Again, you have to have your active ADP run. The second one, new distributors. Now, many of you are wondering and have wondered, is this available for new signups? Yes and no. We have a form, and you'll be able to sign up your new distributors with the Total Body Cleanse, but only as long as supplies last. Limited supply. The price that we have for our new distributors is also a killer deal, $200, and this includes the new distributor kit. That's a savings of over $50, which is great. I love that special introductory offer for our new distributors. The third type of person who needs to order are the preferred customers. People who may not be interested in being a distributor, they can still be involved, and yes, we have an opportunity for them as well. We have a great offer for them, special introductory offer. It's $30 of savings. It's $190 for your preferred customers, and that includes their sign-up fee. So now look, if you look at these prices, that's $190, but to become a new distributor, it's $200. It's only $10 more, and you save $50 by signing up as a new distributor, so why not? It's a great opportunity.
And Scott, I'll throw out there, you know, looking at the energy, the sheer energy on the field right now, when it comes to recruiting, this new opportunity, really tapping into a market that XANGO has never been exposed to, a $100 billion market, coming out with this complete system. You know, I was talking to a few distributor leaders earlier today, talking about some of the elements of this pricing, and the comment was, why not? Why not just for the extra $10 make every person who wants to be a part of this system come in as a distributor and to take part in that opportunity? It's like 2002 all over again. It's amazing. So thank you for putting this together.
Yeah, well, thank you for your help and assistance for approving this special pricing. Love it. Now let me tell you how this is going to work. Here's what you have to do. You got to go out to XANGO.com/pre-order. XANGO.com/pre-order. On that page, you'll find a form that you can print. This is a paper order that you've got to print this, fill it out, and fax it to us. Now, if you're becoming a new distributor, you'll need to sign and check a box saying that you agree to our policies and procedures. Easy to do. Print it out, fax it to us. The numbers are on the screen right there. And here's what we're doing. Again, limited quantity. So when we're out of product, we are out. It's a first come, first served deal. So get your orders in now. These orders will be processed after ADP runs and after the November 14th broadcast. And then the product will actually be shipped out before the end of November, so that you can take advantage of all of December preparing your body for what's going to come next, because in December you'll have an opportunity to buy the entire package of CC4 products. Let's talk about what's coming next. November 14th, we've mentioned this date so many times. November 14th, we will have a pre-launch broadcast. This broadcast will be our brand reveal. This is where you will see the full brand revealed by our founders and by our partners who you've heard from this week and you heard from another last week. You'll understand the full product lineup. You'll have more information about why these products are so great. And now I just want to take a minute to remind you of the 100-name challenge that we've kind of thrown out there. You know, it's been really interesting to talk with some of our leaders, some of our 500Ks, and have them compare it, just like Aaron just said, to November 2002. This is 9 years later, November 2011. And those leaders back in November 2002, they went out and found 100 people who wanted to join them and take a look at this XANGO opportunity. And now it's your turn. It's your turn to be on the very ground floor of this opportunity with CC4. Get passionate about this, just like the original leaders in our company did. This is your chance. If you've ever been, I got Anton Garrity sitting right next to me. If you've ever been a little bit jealous of him for the timing of when he joined XANGO, you don't have to be anymore, because this is your chance. Get out there and get as passionate as they were in November 2002 and find 100 people to join you. Man, and they didn't even have Customer Connect back then. Those bonuses are going to be phenomenal.
Exactly, and those 100 names, guys, like I did my own little green tour the last couple of weeks. I was in Greensboro and Green Bay, and so I actually talked to our distributors there, and let me tell you what I told them. Get the 100 names. It doesn't matter if they're warm leads, hot leads, or cold leads. Get the 100 names. Come November 14th, XANGO's going to show you the way that we're going to actually help promote those names to your benefit. But the key is to get the contacts. The opportunity is there. It is like never before in the history of this business. And guys, when we do things, everyone here on the call knows, we do it right. We got the best products. We have the best support. And certainly, without question, the best company.
Exactly right, Aaron. I appreciate those thoughts. So that's it. That's how you order. Not only get these contacts, get their orders. You now have an order form to lock these people in and get them involved. Now, I want to introduce our founder and member of the board, Joe Morton. Joe?
Thanks, Scott. I appreciate it. And, you know, both Scott and Aaron have referenced the early parts of XANGO, and I feel very much the same. In fact, if anyone looks at their calendar right now, tomorrow happens to be the first day that we started taking application forms. for XANGO, and so I am very much feeling it. It's that time of year. You got the energy of the weather outside. Everything reminds me of this time, and it really does remind me of those early stages. And I'm telling you, I'm so excited. Couldn't agree more about this first phase and everything that Dr. Thomas said, and so excited for this to ship by the end of this month. And I can't wait for you to get this first phase, including the program that Christy was talking about. So excited. But Aaron, I'm sorry, I can't contain myself. I want to start talking about some of these other products. I'm going to ask Dr. Talbot to help me with this. You know, we know that there's an absolute need for the cleanse, which is, I completely agree, but there's also other elements to this. We need a metabolic type of product. We need an energy kind of a product. We need an appetite suppressant, blood sugar level type needs within a program like this. So why don't you tell them? Let's just start giving you glimpses, Dr. Talbot, of some of what we have going with this one product that's going to be coming forward.
All right. You heard it from the boss. I'm allowed to talk about this now. This is really, really exciting, you guys. This product that we call the metabolic product. Think about if you could use a product to control your appetite, to reduce your sugar craving, to boost your body's ability to burn calories, something that we call resting metabolic rate. It's a product that will help you maintain muscle mass, which will help you burn even more calories. All of that kind of stuff is very, very important, because the end result of a product like that means that not only are you losing fat, something that we call lipolysis, right? You're burning more fat. Can I share some of the studies?
Sure, absolutely, please.
So we already have some studies showing that this formula will help people lose on the order of 11 to 12 pounds over 8 weeks, and it's almost 100% body fat. We're showing huge changes in waist circumference. So people are losing weight from their midsection on the order of 4 inches over the course of 8 weeks in the studies that we've done so far. So this is really powerful effect that you're getting from these nutrition products that you're only going to find at XANGO. So it's a really, really cool time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So excited about this.
And that product, and Joe, you're in big trouble. But I will say, guys, when it comes when it comes right down to it, this metabolic product, and we'll lay out the ingredients, some of the other ingredients that are contained in the other products. But holy cow, this is the central feature to the entire system, really, when it comes to products. You boost your metabolic rate, your body is doing what it needs to do.
I just love this product. I'm so excited about it, Aaron. Now, Tom, okay, so another thing, I'm going to kind of
You're getting all the cats out, huh?
The protein. How important is protein to this? Because we are going to come out with, you're going to see protein coming out with this program as well, this full program. So protein, why is this? We always hear about this, but why is it so important to this process?
Right, so protein is important from a lot of perspectives. Protein is important to help you maintain your muscle mass, which is important for metabolic rate. Protein is important for controlling appetite and blood sugar levels. Protein is important for lots and lots of reasons in the body. But what a lot of companies do is they'll just say, well, here's a protein, more is better. More protein. It's really not that. It's a little bit more complicated, nuanced story than that. And so, as you might expect, XANGO's not going to do it the way everybody else is doing it. If you look across at average protein intakes, in North America, basically, it's not really that we're getting not enough protein, but we're getting protein at the wrong times of the day. Most people will get plenty of protein, maybe even too much protein at dinner time, but they're not getting enough protein at lunch. They're not getting enough protein at breakfast. They're not getting enough protein through the day. So it's not so much a problem of not enough protein here. Eat more protein. It's a problem of dosing your protein, sort of delivering your protein throughout the day. And XANGO's got a way to do that in a really novel formulation that people can sort of go plunk throughout the day with their protein, and that's what people really need. So like we see a lot of times, other people in the nutrition industry are missing the boat or missing the target, and XANGO is right on the target with a comprehensive approach.
One of the things that I'll throw out there as well, there's a lot of protein products that people think, okay, I'm adding protein to my regimen. Okay, good decision. But at the same time, where they may be offering 15, 20 grams of protein, which is good for the body, they're they're actually intaking another 30 grams of sugars, and those carbohydrates that actually kind of reverse what effect you want on the body.
Exactly. Yeah, and it comes down to the, it's a lot of what we see out there, people sort of trying to solve this problem of the overweight epidemic. People are using these blunt approaches that are, it's hard to say that they're bad, but they're just not as effective as they can be. And we think we've done a pretty good job here of pulling it all together and dotting the I's and crossing the T's, and you're gonna see the results of that in a very short time here.
Well, speaking of results, let's talk about some results that we've been able to see in such a short amount of time with the full program. I'm talking the full program. Everything that we've just talked about, the cleansing portion of it, the products that Dr. Talbot and I have been just discussing right now, and the elements of the very, very crucial part of the eating portions and getting active in our daily lives, putting it all together. And we have some that we've been working this program, actually quite a few, but we've asked a few to step in and give some of these, because it really does come down to, like Anton said, proofs in the pudding. Let's get some results going. So Ron Otterstrom's been on this program for several weeks now. Ron, why don't you tell us about what kind of results you've had?
Joe, I'm a numbers guy, so I'm going to share numbers. I've lost a total of 44 pounds in the last 3 weeks. I've lost 12 pounds. I've lost 3 inches around the chest, 5 inches around the belly. My knees and my back don't hurt. I haven't been in a gym in 20 years, and I feel good, and I enjoy working out. I'm doing the full system, and it feels good.
So that's interesting. It goes back to your points, Dr. Talbot, about inches around the waist and how crucial that is, right?
Right, exactly. And that's where people are going to probably notice it first, Pounds on the scale, you're definitely going to see that. How your clothes fit, you're definitely going to see that. Notches on your belt, you're going to definitely see that. And that's what Ron, is experiencing. I'm looking down the table at him right now, and I can see it from here, one end of the table to the other. He looks great. He's got a big smile on his face. So.
There's a problem, though. He's having to buy new suits. We talked about this earlier. He's got multiple suits.
Okay, Ron, I'm gonna jump the gun because, guys, when it comes to the actual launch, Ron has a plan. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but how many suit sizes just in the last 3 weeks have you lost? 2? 2 suit sizes. 2 full sizes.
If people want to know about side effects or downsides to this program, that's what it is. It's that your wardrobe's going to need to change.
Yeah, so you will end up spending money, so you got to build the business.
That's great part of the program. Okay, Shannon, tell us about what you've experienced so far. Shannon,
Thank you. I had a serious medical issue, and for me, things had to change. So with supplementation in the program, just in the last 3 weeks, and again, just in the last 3 weeks, I have lost 5 inches in my waist, 2 inches in my arms, and 2 inches in my thighs. You guys, I'm burning fat. I am gaining muscle. I don't wake up groggy, and I have a lot more energy throughout the day. It's exciting. It's really exciting.
Wow. So that would be, again, consistent with what you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. We see it in the studies. We see it in real life. We see it around the table. We're going to see it across the whole nation in just a short period of time here.
Incredible. Okay, Bree, let's talk about what you've experienced here. Bree Millward, what has happened in the last several weeks that you've been using, again, the whole program?
I just have to say that I have not had this much energy since before I had children. And for the first time in my life, I'm not napping on a daily basis. I'm not looking forward to that daily nap with my children because I don't need it and I don't want it. I have too much energy for it.
That's incredible. So again, going back, Dr. Talbot, the energy part.
Yep.
With the whole program involved, they're going to see that, right?
Yeah, the whole program, your energy, how you feel, how you function. If you get that gut healthy and you get your body working more efficiently, metabolic tune-up, you're going to function better, you're going to feel better, you're going to perform better. That's what it's all about.
So we wanted to get several of these testimonials going to help you understand that with these products that we've just been talking about, starting, of course, with the cleanse, the first phase part that we're releasing this month. And all together, the results are absolutely fantastic. But why again? Just you have to start with that cleanse, right? Because it's so important.
Yeah, you have to start with that cleanse. But so start with that cleanse. Make sure you have the precise omega-3s. Make sure you have the fiber. But don't stop there. These other products will be coming out in a staged fashion because that's actually what your body wants. We don't want to overload people with all these products at once because your body's not ready for them. We want to get your body through all these phases so that you're able to assimilate them and use them and experience the same kinds of benefits that you just heard.
I love how Aaron put it early in the call, wellness without weakness. I love that, and we're approaching it from such an amazing, all different angles. It is nothing like I've ever seen before. And including, in fact, Dr. Templeman made a quote the other day while we were talking about this. He said, I've never seen a company with, did he say, how do I say this?
He said the cojones.
Cojones. Okay, so I'm just going to say it. To take it and put it all together, and I'm talking the products, the best that I've ever seen come out in this industry. The movement program, the getting people active, the eating habits, the social aspect to it, and bringing it all together. My goodness, guys, the wait is over. Literally, this is going to make such an impact, and the timing couldn't be better.
Yeah, and guys, come November 14th, we are going to do the brand reveal. We will reveal these other products that have been mentioned, exactly what they are, the key ingredients, respectively. And hands down, this is a way to reshape your body. This is a way to reshape your life at the perfect time. Can you imagine coming out of the holiday season, Thanksgiving, the whole run-up through Hanukkah and Christmas and everything that's going on during the month of December, actually being down in weight, actually being more toned, more energetic, and ready to take on the world? Guys, this is the greatest program out there. You know, there's many options out there that only give you a piece of it. XANGO's the first to bring it all together. We subscribe to this. We believe it. It will change your life. God bless you, and thanks for being on the call. The time is now.
Thank you very much, Aaron. And just a reminder, next week, look for that information on that webinar, the conference call that's going to be happening next week, and all building up to the 14th as well. So thank you very much. Thanks, Scott. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Have a great night. We look forward to seeing your faxes. Good night.